Let's go.
Cleo. Cleo.
Okay, what do you want, Caleb?
I'm hungry.
The supper's on the stove.
Ain't you got some jerky?
Oh, here, you kill your appetite with this stuff.
A man's got to have meat.
Well, I do the best I can. I cook your hot meals.
Still and alcohol.
Nope, and I hope he never does. That man ain't nothing but trouble.
You got to have money to live. And his money's as good as anybody else's.
Oh, well, he ain't even paid you for the first load yet.
He will.
If you ask me, he's leading you straight to hell.
I ain't asking you.
Miserable old bastard.
Ah, shut your mouth, old girl, and stay out of my business.
Hey, you miserable
Now
old
gather up the tools and come on. And stay out of my affairs.
Hurry up with my food.
Look, I'm hurrying, best as I know how. Here's a lovely tubby piece of food. Here's your soup, pretty baby.
£833 we got tonight.
Eat all your soup up for Mommy, Mommy's little baby.
Makes a total of 2,485 pounds they owe me for.
Eat your soup, my pretty baby.
20 cents a pound, it's $497 they owe me. And they better pay it up. Where do you think you're going?
No place, Mr. Longu. No place.
I told you no one's allowed in the back room except Mr. Maltby and me.
I'm sorry, my mind's a little forgetful. Just forgetful.
Maybe being out of a job will improve your memory.
Well, don't do that, sir, Mr. Landau. Besides, who else would hire me but you?
Get back to work and stop whimpering.
Yes, sir, Mr. Landau. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You should have sacked him. Some old guys bug me. They give me the creeps.
Oh, it's patriotic to hire oldsters. Besides, someday I'll can them. Anyways, loyal and cheap. How you feeling, Tessie? I'm happy to hear it. On the way out, close the door behind you because we want to talk in private.
I get the creeps watching them kind stumbling around.
Tessie will never testify against us.
You think she suspects?
What's to suspect? We're businessmen. Forget it.
You never feel nothing down inside, do you?
What should I feel, huh? 6 months ago, we couldn't get arrested. Look at these orders.
Yeah, and that's another thing that bothers me.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, we're supposed to be partners. Split everything 50-50, right down the middle. That's what you said, right?
Right.
Well, we ain't been splitting. I ain't been getting my share.
It's all here.
Yeah, sure, but it's taking too long. I need some walking around money right now.
Okay. Other side you over.
Yeah, well, all right, let's split it right now, every day, right down the middle. Keep it looking straight.
Don't be stupid, Malvin. We can't run a business that way. Some of this got to go back in the business.
Oh, sure, but...
Look it, man. Partners trust each other, right? 6 months ago, just like that, and then we're off to Europe. Trust me.
Yeah, sure, but what if the cops find out about Carlton Babcock?
Now, how could they? Besides, that's not the problem. What we need is more sources for raw material. We've got to get more product.
Well, should I call Caleb?
Yeah, tell him we'll meet him at midnight as usual. And call Harry Monk. Tell him I want to see him in the office in a couple days. Damn it! Tell Tessie to throw these lousy cats out.
No, I'm not responsible for Tessie's pussycats.
I didn't forget you, baby son. Oh, you were hungry, weren't you? Do you always drink alone, Dr. Glass? Howard, we've been through this before, and we will again. Besides, you did tell me he didn't have very much of a chance.
I know, the hazards of the trade. But it's just that when I lose one, it's like losing myself.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
No, I know I did. I had the leads on him right from the beginning. Then when his heart went out the first time, I hit him with the voltage. Then the massage. It was too late.
Well, I think you're quite a guy, Howard Glass. See? Even baby son agrees.
Sometimes I think you like that cat more than me.
I like all animals, Howard. But I love you.
Well, that's the nicest thing I've heard all day.
I'm not so sure about your intentions, Doctor.
Haven't I told you I loved you lately?
Yesterday. Between a gallstone operation and an appendectomy. Yes, I heard you mumble something about being in love.
I strike a blow for nature once in a while, especially when I'm around you.
That's what I like about you, Howard. You lie so well.
Miss Robinson, report to Dr. Littleton, please.
I'd better report now.
He can wait. I can't.
You know how Littleton hates to wait.
Yeah, maybe you'd better go before I lose my self-control.
Baby son!
Leave him alone.
You're scratched. Oh, Howard, I'm so sorry. He's always been so gentle. I just can't believe it.
The cat went crazy.
Here, let me take care of that scratch.
Miss Robinson, please report to Dr. Littleton.
You better go. I'll take care of this.
I'm so sorry, darling.
Angie,
Yes.
just ain't my day.
It might still be.
Miss Robinson, please report to Dr. Littleton.
Sleep, my little one, sleep, my pretty one, sleep.
He's 125 pounds. That one's 140. I figured this one at 170.
Well, I don't know. Looks like a lot of bloat to me.
You ought to try lifting him up 6 feet. You ought to see what...
All right. There's no point in haggling, Maltby. My friend Caleb was a good judge of dead weight. 170 pounds it is. Take him inside, Caleb.
You do it. I just dig him up.
Maltby.
Landau. Money.
You know better than that, Caleb. Not now.
When?
Soon, Caleb, soon. First, I'll collect mine, and then you'll get yours.
Yeah. But you've been telling me for weeks. You owe me for 2,500 pounds.
The longer you wait, the more you get. Trust me, Caleb. It'll make you a lot of money.
That's what you keep telling me. Next time out, no money, no meat. I want everything that's coming to me next trip.
Sure, Caleb. You'll get everything that's coming to you. Just like I keep telling you.
Don't ever try and cheat me, Landau. The cops might be interested in knowing what you're doing with them bodies.
You'll be hearing from me. And there'll be plenty of money for everybody.
Okay, Landau, we're ready.
Don't you try and cheat me now.
I wouldn't cheat you, man.
Now you're talking. Who else can you go to?
Who else would buy your bodies? It works both ways.
Cleo! Cleo!
Here.
Damn that Caleb, he's money hungry. Gotta do something about him. I can't stall him much longer.
She's just good.
What's wrong with you?
She's so young.
Put the barley in the hopper. We gotta get out of here before the help arrives.
She's so young.
What are you, nuts? That's a corpse. Now get going.
Yeah.
The grain, Maltby. So that's about it, Harry. I'll pay you 20 cents a pound delivered here.
I heard you the first time. You're crazy.
Crazy, yeah. But the way business is going, very rich.
Let me make it clear. It's C-O-D. Understand?
Sure, Monk.
You let me use your stooge?
Maltby? Yeah, Maltby will be with you. Come on, show you the plan.
let me introduce you to your new surroundings. On your left and right, you'll notice little crying rooms where people meet to view the remains while wondering about their legacies. And now I'm going to introduce you to Morty, a first-rate embalmer. Later on, I'm going to take you to the organ room. I play, you know. And while Morty drains your little bloody veins, I'll play a dirge for you.
That's a little mortician joke.
Aha, very funny. I brought you 10 more cases of that port-flavored fluid we're using to replace the formaldehyde.
Oh. Mr. Lando, we have several cases left.
Yes, true. We have 3 cases left. Business is bad. Bad all over. If I'm asked to address the Morticians Guild, I'll propose definite steps against longevity. Yes. Yes, demonstration at pharmaceutical labs. They have lungs. They have sit-ins. We could call ours a vitamin. That's,
Yeah, I know, a mortician's joke. All right, let's settle up. I've got some other accounts to see.
Morty, we have another guest.
He'll have to wait.
What are you going to do with all that money?
Oh, I'm going back to school.
What?
I decided to change my vocation. Yes, I want to become a chef. I love gourmet foods.
Severed jugular vein. She bled to death. The coroner's office will have to be notified.
Immediately, Doctor.
She loved that old tomcat, Doc. It is all she had. Poor Annie.
She had no relatives?
Well, I never heard none. No, she lived in that room all by herself for 15 years I know of. Never even got no mail. Oh, except for old age checks.
Well, how did it happen?
Well, she's sleeping, I guess, and the cat just went crazy. Had a wild fit or something.
Well, he got away, I suppose.
Well, if he did, he's really got 9 lives. I throwed him against that wall hard enough to kill him 10 times.
You mean he might still be there?
Well, more than likely. You want to go look?
No, you go get him and bring him here.
Poor Annie.
Take a look.
What is it?
I don't know yet.
Where did you get this sample?
On the cat's stomach.
Hi, Angie.
Any luck, David?
Well, the sample wasn't really large enough to be definitive, but, yeah, it could be human.
But you're not positive?
No, but if you want to run any more tests, I'll be down in Lab 3 till the end of my shift.
Good.
Here's the lab report.
Thank you, David.
What do you think, Howard?
I don't know what to think.
Look, if we went back to that room, looked around, maybe we might find something.
It's worth a try.
All right, let's go. It'll just take me a minute to change.
What do you want? What do you want? Get back to work. Work!
Leave her alone, Maltby.
No, I didn't hurt her now.
I told you I don't want you or anyone pushing her around.
All right, you talk to her.
What is it, Tessie? Why did you shut down the line? All right, take the rest of the day off. The others too, except Willie. Send him to my office.
What was all that monkey talk about?
Just tell me what a wonderful person I was for being so nice to old people and giving them jobs. She said, "You will receive your reward for sure."
Oh, that stupid old hag.
Yeah, meanwhile, she had to shut the line down because we're out of ingredients again.
Oh, want me to call Caleb?
No, business is slow out there. Let him sweat.
Well, what are we going to do?
You worrying again?
We could call the packing company.
Maltby, we can't. We're on COD, remember?
Well, we could shut down for a few days.
Willie! Come here.
Yes, sir. You want to see me, Mr. Landau?
Got a better idea, Maltby.
You can't.
Watch me. Have the others left, Willie?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Yes, Maltby, I think we just might put a new plan to work. You've always wanted to see the back room, Willie. Well, I'm going to show you. Just you and me.
You don't have to do that, Mr. Landau.
Oh, but I want to, Willie. I want to. I'm sure you'll find it very interesting. I guess we won't be needing Caleb anymore. The world is full of ingredients.
Poor old Annie. She didn't even have no relatives to claim her.
My God, it's pretty depressing. You know, Howard, this place looks like it's been stripped.
The coroner's office is probably holding everything.
Neither of us has mentioned it, but isn't it coincidental?
Being attacked by common house cats? But we both know there's a human hand in here somewhere.
I knew you were thinking the same thing. You know, for as poor as Annie was, she bought the most expensive brand of pet food. Look, Lotus, the same brand I feed baby son.
You're right.
Howard, what about Annie? I mean, since her body hasn't been claimed.
The coroner says they found a spot for her in Farewell Acres.
But even if we're right, why would the cats suddenly turn into man-eaters?
I don't know. Well, listen to this. The cat in all its forms, including the domesticated house pet, is very close to the savage state. The old saying that one doesn't own a cat, it owns you, is very true. They tolerate human beings only so long as it is to their advantage to do so. The tiger is called a man-eating animal, but it only becomes one after it has had its first taste of human flesh, usually as a result of being too old to have the necessary speed to run down the swifter animals on which it ordinarily feeds. The house cats we're dealing with, having first tasted flesh through this, maybe, or from other sources, react exactly like their wild cousins.
Poor things. Well, what do we do now?
I'm not sure the next step is up to us.
But we just can't sit back and do nothing.
Well, let's let the police handle it.
What do they know about animals? Besides, the problem is clinical. I'm convinced of it. That is our field.
Agreed.
You know, somehow this is tied into it. Maybe if we visited the factory where it's made.
The only address on the can is Los Angeles. I checked the company in the phone book.
Why don't we call the Food Adulteration Agency? They might be able to help us.
Will you forget pet food for just 1 minute?
Hello.
Hello. We have an appointment to see Mr. DeSisto,
Your name, please.
Dr. Glass, and Miss Robinson.
Just have a seat and I'll tell him you're here.
Thank you.
Mr. DeSisto, I have this letter for the FDA. Would you like to check it, please?
Thank you, Donna.
Well, there's a Dr. Glass waiting for you.
Oh, yes, I remember. Incidentally, Donna, weren't you going to leave early today?
I wanted to finish the letter first. I guess I'm ready now.
Bye, Donna.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Ah, come in, come in. Dr. Glass?
Hi, how are you?
Bye, Mike. I'll see you tomorrow.
Really, Dr. Glass. Surely you must be mistaken.
You said you've never heard of this company. Could they be operating without your knowledge?
Well, on occasion, someone will operate illegally, much as bootleggers do, but sooner or later we get them. But using human flesh, unthinkable.
We know it's a wild theory.
Well, we'll analyze it, but... Come in.
Excuse me, sir. I double-checked the files and I came up with this.
Oh, is that everything?
Yes, sir. I think you'll find it very interesting.
Thank you, Mike. Well, seems I was mistaken. This is a preliminary application for a license to process and sell pet food. But it wasn't closed out. Apparently the owner changed his mind.
Is there an address or name you can give us?
Yeah, let's see now.
Nothing wrong?
I'm surprised, that's all. This fellow's been in the news quite a bit lately.
Who?
Fellow that disappeared recently. Carlton Babcock.
But I think we'd better get over there out of the way.
Where you been? I was waiting.
I had to make sandwiches. Darling, I don't believe it. It's a miracle.
It's all right, baby. You're staying by a miracle. They lose me the same way.
Just be careful, please.
Don't worry. You'll hear from me through Phil. Just sit tight.
I will, but remember, not alone. You pick somebody to climb up that mountain with you, promise.
Oh, I will. Your perfume, that's the stuff I got you that Christmas, isn't it?
Angie?
What?
Maybe we'd better let DeSisto handle this.
I have faith in him, Howard, but you know government red tape. It might take months.
You're right.
Hello? Can I help you?
We're looking for Mrs. Babcock.
Oh, I'm Mrs. Babcock.
I'm Dr. Howard Glass, Mrs. Babcock, and this is my nurse, Miss Robinson.
Hello.
We've come to ask about your husband's business interests.
Oh, do you have news of my husband?
I'm sorry.
Oh, dear. Every time someone comes to my door, I do have hope. It's foolish, I suppose. But he's been gone for such a long time.
Mrs. Babcock, does your husband operate a pet food company?
I think he did speak of one once.
Oh, would you happen to know the address?
Oh, heavens, no. But Stanley Hovens, Carlton's business manager, would. He's in the book. Lovely, aren't they?
Very.
Would you like one?
Thank you.
Well, let me see. Ooh, better not give you that. It's a little bit of catnip.
Catnip?
Yes, those dear little pussycats turn into tigers when they smell that. They go absolutely wild. You carry that and all the cats in town will be chasing you.
Now, Mrs. Babcock, about your husband's pet food company?
Well, come to think of it, he did say something about giving up the idea. Oh, couldn't get the right sort of management. Something's the sort.
You mean he sold it?
Oh, no. He just dropped it. You know, that is rare for him. He's such a fine businessman. Takes such good care of all his investments. I'm glad he is. I'm afraid I don't have the head for that sort of thing. Do you know, he carried large insurance policies covering everything and everyone.
I hope you have good news soon, Mrs. Babcock.
Won't you stay and and have a cup of tea? I just love to talk.
Oh, well, Howard?
Maybe some other time. Thank you.
Yes, thank you anyway. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Joe, what happens if they find that little board right away?
Don't worry about that. I'm not going to back down on that. I have to kiss you. I've got to be with you.
Back there. Just around the bend.
Don't worry about Willie, Tessie. I'm certain he's all right. You know how those winos are.
Hey, there's a couple of people out front looking for the owner.
The owner's out of town, remember.
Maybe they're cops.
Pull yourself together, man. Wipe that guilty look off your face.
What'll we do?
We'll talk to them. What else?
Our retail outlets are in markets. The operation here is strictly wholesale.
You won't need anything else.
Well, Landau, this is Mr. and Mrs. Glass. They want to buy a case of Lotus.
Well, your product is selling so fast, Mr. Landau, that it's almost impossible to find it on the shelves.
Yes, and we need a supply. We're taking a trip and taking our kitty with us.
I'm sorry, but we can't.
We know it's highly irregular, but if you'd accommodate us, it would save us quite a bit of time.
Well, I think we can accommodate you just this once. Maltby, go in the back and get a case and put it in their car.
But we can't do that.
Maltby, go in the back, get a case, and bring it out to their car.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Oh, you can put it on the back seat.
We do try to help out our customers. Maltby?
Yes?
Excuse me just a moment.
I don't like this.
Shut up and get the case. Be sure from the stock left when Babcock was here.
You don't believe that cock and bull story about going on a trip, do you? They're suspicious. I can feel it in my bones.
I'm sick of your bones. Get on with it. Come here, Maltby.
Yeah? What was that for?
For being stupid. Those two weren't cops.
Well, I can't help it. I don't like people snooping around. It wasn't bad enough you had to buy corpses from Caleb. Oh, no, you had to go and kill old Willie.
We killed Willie. We're in this together every step of the way.
It wasn't my idea. It was yours.
What about Carlton Babcock?
Well, that was an accident, and you know it.
You couldn't stand losing all that money he was going to give us to run this business. You hit him. You're responsible for all this. Remember? Remember, Maltby? Remember, Maltby? Remember, Maltby? Maltby, Mr. Babcock has something to tell you.
Yeah?
I reiterate, gentlemen, I will not pursue this matter any further. That's my final decision. And I will not allocate one more dime towards the operation of this factory.
But we have an agreement.
I hereby rescind our agreement. You have involved me on a ruse on the grounds of fraudulent mismanagement. Now I'm severing relationships with both of you, and furthermore, I'm going to the police.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. You're not.
You're not going to the police. You are not going to the police. You're not going to the police. Crazy. But he's going to the police.
He's dead. Put him in the grinder.
Put him in the grinder.
No? Watch me. Come on, help me. But we did get away with it, Maltby. We did. What could have been sweeter? We chop them up and ship them out in cans. And who would have thought it would lead us on the road to riches? That added ingredient turned out to be a delicacy for felines.
Now we can forget it, Angie. They're all the same. Nothing but fish and grains to me. They've got some better test equipment down in Lab 3. Why don't you send us down to David in the morning?
I was sure we were on the right track. You know, as gory as it seems, I'm disappointed.
Well, you don't have any cadavers, but you got me.
Speaking of you and cadavers, Doctor, you have a major surgery in 5 hours, so I suggest we go home and get some rest. Let's give our patient a fighting chance, huh?
You saying I got my work cut out for me? That was my little doctor-type joke for the day.
Stop joking, Doctor. Let's go.
Oh, not another one, Caleb.
What are you babbling about?
Well, did you get a hold of him yet?
Landau?
Yeah.
No. Something must have happened, but he'll call.
Well, he's better. With all those bodies in the room, there's the place for myself to lay down.
Not my supper?
Yeah. How you can eat that salty meat and then a meal, it's beyond me.
Don't gab at me, woman. Just fix it.
Do this, do that, do this, do that. One of these days when I'm dead and gone.
You come to the right place. Landau, this is Caleb. You ain't been out to see me. What happened?
Don't tell me you're lonesome.
Just my pocketbook. I got too many guests in this hotel of mine. When you checking some of them out?
Pretty soon, Caleb. I'll let you know.
You wouldn't be thinking of cutting me out.
You've got my word, Caleb. I'll be paying you a visit any night now. Haven't got a thing to worry about.
I'll be expecting you. I got several big deals all lined up.
That crazy old creep ain't to be trusted.
For once, I agree with you.
Well, you gonna do something about it?
Later. First things first. Come on.
Now, he's apt to cause trouble. Remember what I say.
You got work to do.
There were 3 more attacks last night, all in Pasadena. People are starting to put their pets to sleep.
That's a shame.
Howard, it must be stopped. Isn't there anything we can do about it?
Well, we tried everything, Angie.
Well, why don't you call the man at the Food Adulteration Agency? Maybe he's found out something by now.
Okay, but I feel it's a waste of time. You go get changed. Hello, Mr. DeSisto, please. Mr. DeSisto? This is Dr. Howard Glass. Excuse me for calling you again. I was wondering whether you've come up with anything new on the Lotus pet food investigation.
We checked the material that you brought in, Dr. Glass, but according to FDA standards, there was nothing adulterous or harmful about it.
I see. Uh-huh. No, we concur with your findings here, sir. Fine.
One thing, however, Donna was attacked by her cat.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
What's the report?
They're clean, Angie.
I don't believe it.
Ironic, though.
What's that?
Well, the assistant secretary was attacked by her cat last night.
Oh, no. Call it feminine intuition. Call it anything you want. But I know the answer is in that pet food factory. And I'm going down there.
Nothing I say is going to change your mind?
Nothing.
Okay, but let's be sensible and go down there tonight when no one's there. Hello, we're looking for Mr. Landau.
Mr. Landau?
She's a mute. She doesn't understand.
Howard, I'm not so sure I like this.
It was your idea. I wish I knew what was on the other side of this door.
Nothing that would interest you, Mr. Glass. I didn't expect to see you again so soon. How was your trip?
Trip?
You took your cat with you, remember?
Well, we returned sooner than we planned. Urgent business.
And we were hoping to buy another case of your product.
It's a little late to be shopping, isn't it?
You see, honey, I told you they'd be closed. Well, you know how women are when they want something.
I suggest you go to a market from now on.
But you were so kind to sell us a case before. We thought...
You heard him. We ain't open for business.
He's right, Mrs. Glass. I'll say goodnight.
Landau.
Say goodnight, Maltby.
We're sorry we've been such a bother to you.
Tessie will see you out. You go home too, Tessie.
Good night. Come on, dear.
Well, you ain't letting them go, are you? They'll run straight to the car.
What do they know? Follow them, get back here and tell me where they went.
Well, ain't you coming?
No, it's time I take care of that visit. You going?
Well, I hope you know what you're doing.
Caleb, he's coming out to see you.
Well, I hope your appetite for playing detective's been satisfied.
Howard, did you see how nervous the other man was? He's so innocent. Why was he so much on edge?
Well, maybe he drinks too much. Come on, Angie. Forget it. I'm satisfied, even if you're not.
Howard, I think you're treating this thing much too lightly.
Dr. Glass, please report to 314.
Look, I gotta run.
Acres, Mr. Landau. It's about time you got here.
I told you I was coming.
I'm surprised how it adds up. I hope you got the money on you.
Right here.
From now on, I want payment on delivery. I want everything that's coming to me now.
That's exactly what you'll get. First, help me load these bodies in the truck.
It's exactly what Cleo said you'd say. I want all the money. Now.
Well, sure, I got... You didn't think I'd actually try to cheat you, did you, my old friend Caleb? Look it, it's all right there. Here, take it. Put the gun away.
You can have the money. Don't kill me. Please don't kill me.
Dream of it. Angie? David?
Yeah.
Have you seen Angie?
No, not since this afternoon.
You mean you didn't see her tonight?
No, why? Something wrong?
No.
You want me to have her paged?
No, that's okay. I'll take care of it.
Sure.
Thanks, David. Operator, give me the police department.
You know about it, don't you? You found out.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Please let me go.
You're a lousy little liar.
Don't scream! Don't. Please don't. It wasn't my fault. I don't want to hurt you! I don't want to hurt you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I just wanted to. And then have you hold me. I just want to touch you. I want to hold you. I'm no killer. Sure that you understand that. Now, if I take my hand away, You won't scream, will you? You won't scream again?
You going somewhere, Maltby? Got a going away present for you.
No, Leonard, no!
I'll help shove you in the grinder, Maltby, and I'll watch the blades rip your body up and tear you up, Maltby. I'll help you because you're nothing, Maltby. You're cat food, and yet you are Babcock or Caleb or Cleo is going to stop me. No one's going to stop me, Maltby. No one's going to stop me. I'll get it all. The money, everything, because you're nothing. Back for some more cat food, Mr. Glass? I've got it for you right here.
Doctor? I think maybe you could use a doctor. I'm Paul Donegan, special investigator. I'm looking for Carlton Babcock.
I think he was part of the introductory sale of Lotus cat food.